All right, that's the mugshot of the guy. And then go to the next tab.
That's a mugshot?
Or sorry, not mugshot. It's, excuse me, CCTV. Next.
Like, they allowed this?
Okay. And then, so that's him.
Yeah.
Would you guys date him?
After his murder or before his murder?
After the murder.
No.
He's cute though.
Mm-hmm.
He's cute. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And
Not in his jail photos.
Wait, he was
No,
kind of
not
cute.
his arrest
Somebody pull
photos.
up, where's the mugshots?
In the little
yeah,
got those?
we'll get those. We'll pull those up. All right, so there's his
Eyebrows on fleek.
sort
Right.
of
That's kind of cute.
post
attractive.
arrest photo, and then is there? I think there's one more. That's
wow.
him. I'm trying to think. There's okay.
Imagine
we're
just
good. We're
casually
good for
going
there.
hiking with his murderer.
That was scary.
Do any of you find criminal men attractive? Just show of hands.
How
Anybody?
do you know if they're a criminal man?
Right.
You mean like after, like, we go search up?
What about the criminal aesthetic?
No.
You know the gangster look.
No.
Y'all
I
not
like a
attracted to that?
person for who they are.
Wait, like they're
And if it comes with a little bit of fly gangsters, then I might like it.
So that's a yes.
I might like it on that person.
Mhm.
You know?
I don't like
but
it.
I mean, I like what you would call a white collar, blue collar people too, who have like a regular job or
So
like
would
are
you
trying to be
prefer
good Samaritan.
The white collar look or
I don't prefer
tatted up,
either.
sleeved
It's
up
how
look.
I feel about that person in the moment in the time. Like if
white
I really
collar
like
look.
you.
with the tatted up sleeve underneath.
I think it's
so
called
you
white
want
collar
to create a
crime.
player? Got you. Okay.
So have any of you dated a drug dealer?
Yes.
Well, you guys are drug dealers, kind of, right?
We legal.
Well, legal.
Technically I am because I have my own brand.
No, it's
But
just
have you
media.
dated a drug dealer?
I never asked questions.
That's a yes.
Yeah.
By proxy.
What is that? I'm sorry. What does that mean?
In this
What do you mean by proxy? Like you were guy who knew a
No.
drug dealer?
No, it means like he used drugs. It's a whole situation. But he used drugs and every once in a while he sold them. So technically,
But he wasn't like.
he wasn't
Well,
like
that's
a
not by
dealer.
proxy. That's not by proxy. That's just, yes, you dated a drug dealer.
Oh, well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then yes.
But it was okay. What about you?
I mean, I'm in the industry by what's it called? By default. Yeah.
Well, like excluding, I guess, legal drug sales.
Oh, then no. I wouldn't
Okay.
say.
What about you?
I've been on dates with one before.
Okay. And then what drugs was he selling? Cocaine, meth, heroin,
Well,
fentanyl?
I've dated like
Multiple
Yeah,
drug
I've dated
dealers?
multiple. One was like strictly like just weed, and then there was another who sold like everything.
Okay.
But we didn't date for long.
Okay. What about you?
Strictly weed.
Okay.
I thought you ain't asked no questions.
Huh?
I thought you ain't asked no questions. How you knew he was selling?
Yeah.
I mean, if I had to assume.
Oh man. At least you ain't no snitch.
What about you?
Everything.
Oh shit.
What do you mean everything?
Okay, I don't know.
There was a guy you there was a guy that you were dating. who
Okay,
was-
here's like
couches if you
like
wanted
coke, Molly, ecstasy,
Okay.
probably mushrooms. I don't know what.
Sure.
else.
Next question. Have any of you dated a man with a face tattoo?
I have.
So going around the table,
Yes, and it was my name.
it was your what?
It was
your name?
Your name?
And you left him?
Who's the audio?
Yes, I left him.
Wait, have you dated multiple men with face tattoos?
With your name on it.
No, he was the only one.
Okay.
Yes.
Multiple,
Oh no, just one.
just one?
Wait.
Okay. She's doing
just
the math. Doing the math.
Just one. Just one.
All right.
No.
Casually like been on dates with or like not the long-term relationship.
How about 3 or more hangouts?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
No.
I thought your boyfriend had face tats.
Got it removed.
I could have sworn. I don't know. She just seemed. I don't know. All right. How about? Have any of you dated a guy who, while dating, he was wearing an ankle monitor?
No.
No.
Yes.
I don't think while dating, but I have
A lot of
friends.
enthusiasm on that one.
I've had friends who've had to wear ankle monitors, but like I don't think anybody I've dated or while I was dating.
Lily?
No.
Okay. Have any of you dated a guy who, while dating, was on probation or parole?
Yes.
Maybe.
Which one?
Probation.
Yeah, for what kind of, was it a drug crime?
Trapping.
Trapping. What is trapping?
Selling drugs.
Selling
It's an
drugs.
Atlanta-based term.
Drug
The
trapping.
drug area is called the trap.
The trap.
Like another word for drug house or
I see.
bando.
The trap.
So they call
Okay.
it the trap. So in Atlanta they call it trapping and just
I
on.
see.
So everybody call it trapping.
I see. Okay, trapping. Okay.
Yeah.
You legal trapping right now.
I see. Okay.
Right. No.
Okay.
What's the question again?
He's hustling.
It was was on probation or parole. Have you
Yes.
dated a guy? Okay.
Yes.
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
Have any of you dated a man who has been, okay, fuck it, convicted of a violent crime? Like a murder, or, that's obviously pretty extreme, a murder or assault and battery with grievous bodily injury?
Been on a date
I have. Oh,
or dated?
I definitely have. Oh yeah. I forgot.
What about, yeah, you?
I've been on a date, but it didn't last.
Mm-hmm.
No.
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 Okay.
I definitely did.
Have any of you dated a man who has murdered somebody?
No.
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 Okay.
I don't think so.
And then I guess final question on this, then we'll get back to the reaction here on Luigi. Do you guys find it like either attractive or turn on seeing a man be violent towards another man?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Depends what the situation is.
Yeah, it depends on the situation.
If he's fighting for me,
What
Let's-
about something simple like he's a boxer or he's a UFC fighter?
oh yeah.
That's
And
nice.
he's, he kicks the crap out of the opposition. You
Yeah.
wouldn't find that attractive.
Cute.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
As long
I
as
was
he's not going
thinking,
crazy.
more so, let's say the fight is justified. He's not just going around bullying up on some, he's not bullying people. But you're on a date with him and let's say, I'm trying to think. It has nothing to do with you, but some guy starts mouthing off to him and he beats the fuck out of the guy, and it's kind of warranted. Would you find this attractive or a turn on?
No.
I think I'll be a little more scared.
Warranted. It's warranted.
Defense.
But
Like
if he
defending
Let's say it's
himself.
warranted.
Like,
Well,
how
how
bad
can
did
they
he
let
beat
them?
him up?
He didn't stomp his head in when he's on the ground, but he knocked the guy out
Oh, okay.
and then walked away.
Did some damage.
That's cool.
If it's just
Yeah.
like a one hit, cool. But if like he has like a whole fight, like and kills him or something, that's kind of crazy.
Yes.
I see.
crazy.
That's
Okay,
crazy.
fair enough. So none of you would date Luigi.
No.
Okay.
No,
That
I know some people that would date him though.
well, in any case, what's ended up happening is a lot of women online are like in love with him, and they were in love with him. One, because they thought he was attractive. That original CCTV footage that we saw, where he's wearing like the hoodie, it's kind of like this downward angle. Some women have since, now that they've seen his other photos, I guess they're a little less attracted to him now. But
The second photos we just saw, those
Yeah.
are still fine.
no, I think he's still a good-looking guy. But a lot of girls, they were like, "Oh, the CCTV footage." I don't know, whatever. We have a couple of the TikToks that we can pull up.
Of Luigi?
Oh, man.
Oh.
Dude, TikTok is scuffed. I don't know why it won't let us go full screen. Okay, yeah, go ahead, play it. So when you're being chased by a killer, but it's the United Healthcare CEO shooter, and then play it again. So she's like running away, but she's like, "Oh, it's Luigi," and then she's getting naked because wants to fuck him. Okay, next.
Our hot CEO assassin. Turns out
For
his
Luigi.
name's Luigi.
Audio
He's 26
boost.
years old. He's an Ivy League
never mind.
grad. Did his undergrad and master's at Penn in computer science. This is my type. He's a little young for me, but baby, what is you doing getting caught eating
Wait, how old is he?
at McDonald's? And
26.
curse you, McDonald's employee, for turning him in. but I get it. They upped the reward to $60,000. Maybe you needed that money. I never understood those crazy women that wrote inmates in jail, but I can see myself doing that.
On Hinge before, or the fact that I would still smash.
Hold on, start it from the beginning. Play it.
I don't know what's worse, the fact that I matched with this man on Hinge before, or the fact that I would still smash. He is still hot. I'm gonna say it, I don't care.
Okay, next. And then, no, scroll up. Okay. I don't care, free him. Okay. And I think...
You think people
we'll
are
come back.
sending him stuff in jail?
Probably.
He's probably making bank right now.
Yeah, so I don't know. What's the panel's thoughts on this?
I think the women are mentally ill.
Okay.
Wait, I
Here,
think. Oh, wait,
oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, well, I was thinking like these women are just being unserious.
Yeah, I don't think they're for real.
Yeah.
Or they're joking.
I believe it.
Yeah, I do too.
There could be some women who are joking around, but like, I think a lot of women kind of going to be writing him love letters, trying to get
Put
a
money on his
conjugal.
commissary.
But historically, a lot of murderers had that.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
Maryland. Jeffrey Dahmer had fans and stuff. So
We have something on that, but going around the table, I mean, any reactions?
They're crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, but I definitely don't agree.
I'm not into him.
All right, well, pull up the Wikipedia article, F11. So there's this term, hybristophilia. So it's a paraphilia involving sexual interest in and attraction to those who commit crimes. The term is, make it bigger, please. The term is derived from the Greek word, whatever the fuck that is, meaning to commit an outrage against someone. Many high-profile criminals, particularly those who have committed atrocious crimes, receive fan mail in prison that is sometimes amorous or sexual, presumably because of this phenomenon. While less common, the aggressive type of hybristophilia can occur in men with female serial killers, although they do state it's far less common. In some cases, admirers of these criminals have gone on to marry the object of their affections in prison. And then scroll down a little bit. Causes. So see, these are some of the causes. Some believe they can change a man as cruel and powerful as a serial killer. Others see the little boy that the killer once was and seek to nurture him. A few hope to share in the media spotlight or get a book or movie deal. The notion of the perfect boyfriend. She knows where he is at all times, and she knows he's thinking about her. While she can claim that someone loves her, she does not have to endure the day-to-day issues involved in most relationships. There's no laundry to do, no cooking for him, no accountability to him. She can keep the fantasy charged up for a long time. Others offered reasons along the lines of some mental health experts have compared to fanaticism. They view such individuals as insecure people. Scroll down. There's some notable examples. So, okay. There it is. But none of you want
That
to.
makes sense, though.
Yeah.
Does it make sense?
Yeah, some people don't want to deal with all that, but they still want to love her, so.
And I think what is kind of interesting, though, obviously, I don't think most women want to date serial murderers, right? Or like a murderer or an assassin. But I do think it is sort of like an indicator of like sort of a lower level like female psychology when it comes to attraction to not necessarily men who are murderers, but men who are the bad boy archetype. Much more women are attracted to this archetype.